Hey, it's Thursday and I don't know what gear to put my car in. I already had it in reverse. Trying to put it in reverse again doesn't work. You just end up in neutral and then you don't go anywhere unless you roll. I hope you're having a good day so far. I have had a busy day so far. I have some little thingies in my shoes. I do. I had my appointment this morning. I went to the Good Feet store. You ever heard of the Good Feet store? They used to advertise on TV every 5 minutes. Golly, their commercials got on my nerves. And it was always older people in the commercials. And I remember there was this one commercial in particular. It drove me bonkers. I couldn't stand this commercial. There was this lady in this commercial. And at the end of the commercial, she would always say, "And I get to keep my strappy sandals." And the way she said it just scraped on my spine. Just like, shut up. I don't want to hear about your damn strappy sandals anymore. "And I get to keep my strappy sandals." Shut up. You screechy woman. I am sick of you. It bothered me because this commercial came on all the time. This same damn commercial over and over and over. It's like if you live in central North Carolina, I'm going to say 3 words to you. You probably know what they're going to be. Talking about aggravating commercial. I'm never going to get to turn left here. I'm going to die sitting here. I'm going to say 3 words to you. You probably know what's coming if you're talking about aggravating commercials. Crazy Kevin Powell. Holy shit, I hate that man. Crazy Kevin Powell. Footy Ford. Y'all know who I'm talking about if you live here. Yeah. Look on YouTube. Crazy Kevin Powell. I hate that man. The most irritating commercials. I don't know who's buying shit from Crazy Kevin Powell, but y'all really need to stop perpetuating this crap. Crazy Kevin Powell. I can't listen to the radio without his stupid commercials, and they're really, really loud too. So loud. Oh God. Anyway, I have derailed my own conversation. Yes, I went to the Good Feet store this morning, and I have... apparently it's a system. You get a whole system of inserts, little hard insoles that you put in your shoes for different activities, and it all comes together. You have one for like everyday wear, you have one for cardio exercise, and you have one for relaxing, like you just put them in your shoes that you wear around the house. I have those in my shoes right now, but you have to work up to it. You start out day one, you only wear them for a little bit, like 15 to 20 minutes, and you know, so you increase the amount of time you wear them every day. I'm kind of not, it's day one and I'm already doing it wrong. I was supposed to go straight home from the Good Feet store, but right when I got out of there, my younger son texted me and said he wasn't feeling well, and could I please come get him? So I still had the insoles in my shoes because I was just going to wear them home. Well, first I had to go to Costco and pick up a prescription, and then I was going to go home. But the Good Feet store is in the same general area as Costco, so I thought I'm just going to run over there right quick. But I went over there, got my prescription, then I had to go pick up my son, then I got home, then I forgot the insoles were in my shoes. Now I'm out running errands again, and I forgot to take them out. So it's day one, and I'm already doing it wrong. I'm not following the instructions on the little chart they gave me. It's a system. It's a system. And when she said that, I laughed because it reminded me, I used to work with this woman. I went to work for another firm after I left the one I was with for a long time. And if you have ever been a paralegal, you are used to docketing. You know about having to keep up with a docket. You keep all your deadlines and things on there. And you have to update the docket pretty much every day. You have to go over it, update it, add new things, take things off, whatever. Well, different firms use different docketing software, and there is specific docketing software made for intellectual property law. There are different companies that have software for intellectual property law, patents and trademarks. The one I was used to was called Patsy, P-A-T-T-S-Y, and those letters all stand for something, and I could not remember what they stand for, but I was used to Patsy. We used to use IP Master, then we switched over to Patsy. It's very different, but I grew to kind of like Patsy, so that's the one I was used to. And then I went to work with this other firm, and there was a woman who worked there, and I'm going to tell you what, She was not just a bitch. She was like a Shiite bitch. I mean, she took being a bitch to a level I have never seen in another human being in my life. This woman put a lot of energy into being the biggest bitch you ever met. I mean, every interaction with her was a confrontation. It didn't matter. You could say, hey, how are you? And within 5 minutes, you're going, what a bitch. I mean, everything with her was just tinged with this uber bitchiness. I hated having to deal with her, and I avoided her at every opportunity. Funny thing was, she ended up apparently going to HR, hypothetically, and saying, I can't work with Mary. She is impossible to work with. Can you please, you know, have somebody else work with her? I cannot work with her. I've never had anybody say I am hard to work with. So I'm going, you calling me hard to work with? Me. I'm like a teddy bear. I get along with everybody because I don't like confrontation. Most of the time, I'll just keep my mouth shut and put up with whatever because I don't want to bother anybody and I don't want anybody to be mad at me. You're saying I'm hard to work with. Really? But end result, I didn't have to work with her anymore, so I was fine with that. But when I first started working with this firm, it reminds me, calling the insoles a system. When I first started working with her, they used a completely different docketing. I'll just call it docketing shit, and I'll tell you why in a second. They used different docketing shit. And she was showing me how to use it because I said, now where I come from, we use Patsy. And she gave me this look. She always had this smirk on her face, like you were just completely disgusting to her and she hated even having to be near you. I said, yeah, we use Patsy. And she turns her head and looks at me and just goes, Patsy. Wow. I don't even know what that was supposed to mean because she did not elaborate. What the fuck is wrong with Patsy? Patsy's fine. What? Huh? But like I'm saying, every interaction I had with her was like that. Everyone was like that. This woman was a miracle. I've never met anybody as thoroughly hateful as this woman was. I don't know, maybe she had shit going on in her personal life. I don't know, but I worked with her for over 6 months and it never got any better. She was consistently like that. Every day, she never had a good day where she wasn't like that. No, she was pretty consistent. I mean, she was like that all the time. I don't know. I think that's just the way she was. It was like pathological or something. So she snapped her head to the side because we were sitting side by side and she was showing me on her computer the docketing shit. And I said, yeah, we had Patsy. Patsy. Wow. What the hell does that mean? I didn't choose the software. That's just what we used at my old firm. I had nothing to do with it. So anyway, she was showing me the docketing shit that they used at her firm. And she basically saw it as her firm. Like she was the big kahuna. Like she ran everything, or she thought she did. So she said, yeah, well, we definitely don't use that here. we have real systems here. Like trying to say Patsy was nothing. Like, okay. All I know is the license for Patsy is like $100,000. So it's not, you know, they don't get it at Dollar Tree. So she made it sound like it was beneath her to even utter the word Patsy's. Like to even have that in her mouth was an insult. So then I just said to her, I said, yeah, I'm just used to different docketing software. And when I said that, she damn near literally just clutched some pearls. Oh! Software? Software. Mary. This is not software. It's a system. It's web-based. Software. I can't believe you called it software. It's a system. It's web-based. I wanted to slap the taste out of that bitch's mouth. Like, it seemed to really offend her that I referred to it as software. Docketing software. It's a system. It's web-based. Software. gosh. Wow. So I just started referring to it as docketing shit. Yeah, I'm not used to your docketing shit. I only said it to her once, and she looked at me all confused like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, your docketing system. Sorry, a little slip of the tongue there. I meant to say system, not shit. Docketing shit. Whoops. I'm sorry, your system. Your web-based system. My apologies. I hated that woman. I hated her. So it's just, it just struck me as funny. And I mean, I didn't laugh or anything like, ha, a system. Oh God, is it web-based? Are these orthotics? Are they web-based? I'm going to laugh like hell if you say they are. So the lady in the Good Feet store said, no, this is a system. Like, oh no, another system. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. No. So, yeah, I don't have to work with her anymore, and I'm very glad. I do not miss her. God, she was terrible. I just wonder if she was like that to everybody. Like, how are you so awful every day? Like, you never have a day that you're not awful. Dang, that is just who you are. You're just like the bitch spirit animal or something. I don't know. So I do have my little thingies in, and it came in this nice little kit thingy, and I got a big bag and some insoles to go over top of them. And I was driving home and I thought, you know what? I want to do a video with this, but I want to put a twist on it. I want to do a video where you're coming in to get, you know, to talk to somebody about getting some insoles for your shoes, but you're a space alien. I've had several people ask me to do another space alien video, and I've been meaning to, but I couldn't think of anything to do. So I thought that, okay, this is good because I have some props to work with. I have my little thing. I have the insoles. I have a chart that I can show you. I have some crinkly stuff. So we could do like all of that, but make it funny. I'll have to cover up the name of the store because I don't want to get in trouble. Like one time I did a role play where I was pretending to be giving out samples at Costco, and it got demonetized because it had Costco in the name, and I had Costco, I think, on a piece of paper behind me, so it got demonetized, and I got a little ding for that. So I'll be careful to cover up the name. I'll just call it the Feet Store or the Good Store. I'll give it some kind of other name. I'll just have to cover up the actual name on the thing. But yeah, I'm going to try these out. I'm going to wear them. They want me to come back in 2 months. They do an impression of your foot, like you stand on this thing and it makes a, like, you know, like you do for babies, you make their footprint with the ink, you know, and so you can see what your arches look like and where your toes, if the toes are where, you know, doing what they're supposed to do. And mine actually didn't look too bad, but I'm supposed to go back in 2 months and see if it's changed any. So I'm going to see if these help with my fascist foot. I really hope so. It's worth a shot. So yeah, I got those. And then I had to go pick up my son. He's got a really sore throat. Not really sure what's going on with his sore throat. I checked his throat like with a flashlight looking down. I didn't see anything. It looks totally fine. But he said his throat was really bothering him, and he had a bit of a headache, and he just wasn't feeling good. So I brought him home, and he's at home now online doing homework. But yeah, I'm running errands now, and then I'm gonna go home and get some sort of video done. I don't know what. I haven't decided yet what to do. I'll figure it out when I get there, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day. I'm gonna use the cardio, and they refer to them as cardio. Like, these are for cardio. Like, oh, cool. I'm gonna try my cardio insoles tonight. I actually have a cardio class to go to tonight, so I'm gonna try those out, see how they do. And they all three feel very different. What they have you do, they have them put the insoles in your shoes and walk around the store, and they all three do definitely feel different. So you use different ones at different points in the day. But you're supposed to work up to it. You're not supposed to have them in your shoe all day right off the bat, like I'm doing, which I really need to go home and get these out of my shoe. But the Relax one is the one I have in there now, and it's the lowest. It doesn't have as much of a thing. It's like the most chill of all three sets. So I guess if I had to pick one to have in my shoe for too long, the Relax one would be the one to get. The relaxed ones are the ones you're supposed to put in your shoes if you're just hanging out at home. Like you could put them in your slippers or whatever shoes you wear around the house. So yeah, it feels good. And I have to say, I don't want to jinx it, but I went to Costco and I had to wait in line there for a while. And then I ended up at Walmart and had to wait in line a little bit. And my foot doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't hurt at all. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to, you know, and I realize it's early. It's the first day, but I'm really curious to see if this helps my foot. So the lady did say that plantar fasciitis was the #1 thing people came in, that brought people in. Like that's like the main thing people come in here wanting to deal with. So right now I'm actually headed over to Dollar Tree. I have to get a compass. That was another thing my son told me when I picked him up. He said, oh, my math teacher said we need a compass and a protractor. Shit. I think I have one. I think I have those somewhere, but I don't know where. So I thought, well, I'll just run to Walmart and get one. They didn't have any. So I'm going to check the Dollar Tree and see if they have any. The only thing is, though, if I get it at Dollar Tree, it's probably going to fall apart before I even get it home. But I'll try it anyway. So there was something else I wanted to tell you. I don't remember now what it was. Couldn't have been too important. But my nails are messed up. But yes, I don't know. Hopefully I can get my foot pain under control and get this plantar fasciitis or whatever it is under control. I need to be able to stand up. Like, I can't live my life if I can only stand up for a little while and then I have to go sit down for the rest of the day because my foot's killing me. Like, I can't live like that. I can't do that. That's not going to work. So I will try anything to fix it. So no, I can't live my life like that. So let's hope it works. But yes, that is a video I want to do. I want to take all the stuff from there and do a video where I'm helping a space alien with foot problems. I don't even know what that would look like. I'm going to have to figure it out. Don't hit me. All right. It's a big ass parking lot. And they have to hug right up next to my car. It reminds me of this one time, and I've probably told you this story before. Back when I used to live up in Illinois, I was working in Gurnee. I was living in Waukegan, but I worked in Gurnee, Illinois. And sometimes in the mornings, I would stop by. There was this grocery store on the way to work. And I would stop in there, and they had these bagels. Like, you could go in. They had a little deli bakery in there. And I would leave a little bit early and stop by there and get a bagel to eat on the way to work. And this one morning, I stopped in there, and I remember they had a gigantic parking lot. This grocery store had this huge parking lot. And I had gone in and I had gotten a bagel. It's like one of their everything bagels. And I'm sitting in the car, listening to the radio, eating my bagel. I had a few minutes. I thought, I'm early. I can just sit here and eat this. And I'm sitting there. There wasn't another car in the parking lot. There was not a single car in that parking lot except for mine. And I remember wondering, like, where are the employees parked? Like, I don't see any cars out here. I think I have told you the story, but I'm going to tell you again. So I'm sitting there, and way off, there's an entrance off the road to the parking lot. And I see this great big old car, like an old 70s Buick Skylark or something. It's big, like a land yacht. One of those gigantic old cars, you know. And it comes lumbering through the parking lot. And it's just kind of meandering like a snake. It's just doing like this here. And it's still way off in the distance. And I'm eating my bagel. And I'm thinking, and just for a moment, it just occurred to me. I thought, that car's going to hit me. I don't know why I thought that. Like, that car's going to hit me. And I just kept eating my bagel. I'm just watching this car get closer and closer. Slowly, just closer and closer. You got hundreds and hundreds of parking spots. There were even some closer to the door. This damn car comes snaking through the parking lot, gets right to the spot right in front of my car, and bumps my car. Just like, and then stops, and the car cuts off. And this older lady gets out, slowly walks around to the front, looks at my bumper, looks at her bumper, looks at me, and then just goes on in the store. All right, lady. I got out and looked. There wasn't a scratch on my bumper at all. She just bumped my car back a little bit. There's another one doing it. What is with you people? Oh, she's parking. There is you can't see it. There look at all that damn space. You can't do it because what are you doing? It's a freaking convention over here all of a sudden. Why is everybody parking over here? Look at all these people. Look at all that space. There's no reason to hug up to my car. There's no damn reason for it. It's kind of like when you go in a movie theater and there's nobody else in there, and then the other person sits like either right next to you or right behind you. Like, yeah, this whole damn theater, why do you have to be in my back pocket? I'm a big fan of personal space. I don't like for people to get close to me, especially when there's no reason for it. Like, you don't need to be right here. Back up. That's one thing I liked about COVID with the social distancing. It was actually really nice. I liked the 6-foot distance thing. That worked for me. That was actually really, really nice. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to go in here and see if I can find a protractor and a compass. They didn't have any at Walmart, so I don't know. If I can find one, that would be great. So I'm going to see if I can find one in there, and then I'm going to go run the rest of my errands. But I hope your Thursday, it is Thursday, I hope your Thursday's going great. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you again soon. I hope you have a great day.